Hello and welcome to Nikolai's genetics lessons, and today I have prepared two multiple choice questions for you, and here is the first question. To determine the probability of having first a boy, then a girl, and finally a boy, we would use, and you have to choose which rule we are going to use. So imagine we have three children, so one box would stand for one child, and basically when, for example, a couple would have the first child, there are two variants, whether it's going to be a boy or a girl, so two variants here. Second time they would have a child, once again, they have only choice between boy and girl, and the third time. And we are going to use product rule in order to find number of different combinations that this family may have. And as you see, number of different variants of having three children would be 2 multiplied by 2, 4, and by 2, 8. So 8. But actually, we asked here for the particular combination. First a boy, then a girl, and a boy. So once again, let's draw three boxes that would specify three children of unknown gender, but actually we are given the sequence of the genders. First child have to be a boy, then a girl, and finally a boy. So now what is the probability that the first child would be a boy? And as you see, there are two variants whether the first child can be a boy or a girl. So probability that this is going to be a boy would be 1/2. And what is the probability that a second child would be a girl? Once again, two variants here, whether it can be a boy or a girl, and probability that this is going to be a girl would be 1/2. And the last child also have probability 1/2 to be a boy. And once again, we are going to use a product rule in order to find the probability that this couple would have three children in this particular order. And as you see, the probability would be 1/8. So there are 8 different variants exist, and 1/8 probability that three children would go in this order. The other variants would be, for example, a girl, and a girl. Another variant would be a boy, and a boy. Yet another variant, a girl, and a boy, and so on. And total number of combinations would be 8. And when we are given a particular order of events, we have to use a product rule. When we can connect different independent events with the word and. So this is most important word here. If we can connect different events, for example, what is the probability that first child would be a boy and second child would be a girl and third child would be a boy? If we can connect independent events with the word and, then we have to use a product rule, and this is answer C. The second variant of the word would be word then. So take a look here. What is the probability that a first child would be a boy, then a girl, and then once again a boy? So and or then. Then we are going to use a product rule. And next question, this is not directly related to genetics, but you would see that such rules are universal. If you know how to apply these rules for genetics, you can use them also for other different mathematical problems and vice versa. So here is the problem. To determine the probability of drawing either a heart or a club from a deck of cards, we would use, and this picture would help me to demonstrate how we are going to solve this problem. So we have in a deck of cards, we have 13 cards of this type, 13 cards of this type, and 13 cards of this type and this type. So we can say that frequency of each type of card would be the same. So we can reduce them just to these 4 types of cards. So what is the probability, for example, that we would choose this type of card? And as you see, probability would be 1/4. So 1 out of 4. So all 4 cards would have equal chances to be chosen. And 1/4 here, and 1/4 for this type of card, and 1/4 for this type of card. And now, whatever combinations might be, not necessary that heart and club, this can be other 2 different cards, still the probability would be the same. We have to add independent probabilities for a club and hearts, so 1/4 plus 1/4 would give us an answer 1/2, or chances would be 50% or 0.5. There are many different variants of notations. So basically, when we connect 2 independent events with a word or, we have to use a sum rule. So we have to add each individual probability, and this is how we are going to find the final answer. And this is all for today. Thank you for attention. Please subscribe for my new videos that I post almost every day. Thumbs up if you like this video. Write your comments, questions if you have any. Share this video with your classmates, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.